we go. That's a fucking healthy pour. Thank you, sir.
Do you want to start the problem? Start the
Shall we
clock?
start the problem, start the clock?
I think we should.
Start the problem, start the clock. All right, this motherfucker is started. You know what, dude? I was thinking yesterday, how about if I started like this? Welcome to all of our new listeners and followers.
Yes.
We are fucking so happy to have you.
Yes.
And to all of our regulars, welcome back, you motherfuckers.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I like that.
So if you picked up this episode or you picked up this podcast on this episode, welcome to it. You are now a motherfucker. And if you listen to anything going forward or going backwards, I'm talking to you when I say welcome back, motherfucker.
Yeah, if it's your first time, welcome to the fuckery.
Yeah, so welcome, yeah, dude. Fucking so happy to have you here. Thanks for the support.
Tell your friends.
Tell all of your friends.
Everyone.
What are we drinking today?
We're going to drink that second bottle that the Pursleys sent us.
Dustin and Michelle.
Dustin and Michelle, because they are going to come visit in about 5 weeks.
Are they?
Yes, sir. They will be here from Clay Elm, Washington.
All right.
They're some dear friends of the family and dear friends of the show, and they listen to what they're told, and they've got swag. And
yeah, dude, like fucking, and they were the first people to send us a bottle, and I appreciate that. And it was fucking delicious.
Oh God, it was candy.
Like and we've had some good bottles on here.
Yeah,
that cannot be duplicated.
No,
that one was just unreal.
That was like a dessert whiskey.
Yeah, it was
like the port of whiskey.
Fucking delicious. So we're gonna drink this Heritage Distill Co., which we've dove into before. I mean,
Yes,
it's popped. It's a screw top, which I was a little hesitant on, but it turned out well. It's a blended whiskey number 16, whatever that means. It's 100 proof, 50% for all you mathers. It's a 750 ml bottle, which he must have listened to us say, like, hey, we need more.
We have a problem.
Yeah, if you could have put that shit in a fucking gallon jug, I would have drank it out of the jug. Like Bradley, so fuck you, Brad.
Yeah.
But Brad is... I give Brad a really hard time, but Brad is a really dear friend of ours.
Oh, he is.
I love Brad to death. He's just a piece of shit. But he makes moonshine in gallon jugs, and I love him for it because it's fucking delicious. And I'm sure I could go online and look up a recipe and make my own, but the point of having it is that he makes it.
Yeah.
So this was bottled February 24th, 2023. Filled by Mulaney. Seabrook, thanks for bottling this. Appreciate the fuck out of you.
Yeah, we enjoy it.
It's 85% bourbon, 15% rye, and I realized that I really like rye whiskey.
Yeah.
Like, as we're going through bottles, I'm like, so bourbon's kind of our jam, right? We don't really fuck with scotch. It's not. We both agree that that's not our thing. And if you're listening to us out there and you like scotch, good for you. It's just not my palate. If you have a good scotch that's not smoky, I'll try it. Come on the show, bring it. Fucking, we'll debate it. And this was aged 2 years in new charred oak. Hand distilled by Kevin Brooks. And master distilled by somebody who wrote the name in cursive, and we don't do cursive anymore.
I can't read. I can't write cursive.
D...
Is nuts?
D's nuts. Thanks, D's nuts. It literally looks like D-A-I-N.
Dane?
Dane?
That's an interesting way to spell Dane.
And then the last name is Scribbles. It's it looks like S-U-I-M-M-M-M-M-R. So
did a doctor bottle this?
This is bottled by a doctor, yeah. So this is so we learned yesterday that Old Forester was one of the only distilleries approved to make, for medicinal purposes during Prohibition, whiskey still.
Yeah.
So they never closed.
Yeah.
So they've been fucking rocking out since forever. So fucking let's drink this.
Pour that up. Yeah, while he's doing that, obviously, as always, YouTube, Shattered Wisdom. Go on there, subscribe, like, leave comments, talk shit.
Feedback.
Let us know, good, bad, or ugly. TikTok, Shattered Wisdom. Instagram, Shattered Wisdom Podcast. I am Shattered Wisdom _ Jack. He is Shattered Wisdom _ Jerett. Facebook, Shattered Wisdom, shatteredwisdom.com. Go on there, buy tickets for the Dofo dinner, because I have a feeling that 1 or 2 might go to our new friend Joey.
Yeah.
Depending upon how the weekend goes, but
I would almost guarantee it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be shedding the last few tickets here pretty quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah. So a little recap into my life real quick to give you guys a heads up on what my craziness is lately and kind of why we haven't been able to sit down and do this thing is obviously you guys know that my mom's husband died, but my mom's moving down the street.
Yeah.
So we're moving my mom in 1 block over. Her and my uncle are gonna live over there, and probably Jeremy too. So Jeremy will be here all the fucking time. I don't know if I should be excited or not, but he will be here. But you know what? Here, cheers, bro. Let's drink this.
Hide your liquor.
Yes. Dusty.
Oh, Dustin.
And they're still coming out?
Yeah,
I can't wait to meet him. I'm going to give that motherfucker a hug.
I hope he puts a bottle in his bag.
Oh, dude, yeah, you might want to give him a heads up. So we got that going on, man. Jack's gonna fly to the fucking East Coast and go hang out and visit family. And I woke up before the sun one day and drove the girls over there.
Yeah, dude, drove them to LAX. What's crazy too is they canceled all flights last night out of LAX.
They're canceling all kinds of flights.
And originally, Kendra thought they had a red eye.
Yeah.
And I called her. I was like, dude, did you hear what's going on? She's like, no. Well, I was like, you're lucky you flew out in the morning or your ass wouldn't have left.
Yeah. No,
I'd have been picking you up after work.
She'd have been stuck down there hanging out.
Yeah.
I woke up at an hour that had a 5 in it, so...
Towards the beginning, too.
But you know what, man? I got my CPAP, and I will say I sleep fucking pretty good now.
Oh, you look rested.
And I wake up with energy.
That's good.
It's a fucking weird feeling.
It's been so long that you have been sleep deprived.
Yeah.
You don't know anything different.
Well, that's what the girl told me when I got my CPAP. She's like, you're going to have to retrain yourself how to sleep. Because you sleep like this, and you're so used to, like... She said, like, pretty much dying in your sleep.
Yeah.
And she was like, you have fucking real bad fucking sleep apnea. And I was like, cool, thanks. Like
awesome.
Yeah, so to everybody out there, if you've got something going, go get it looked at, man. Go get it fixed. Go, don't put it off.
Absolutely.
Because if you put it off or you're embarrassed to talk about it, I have a buddy that I should probably reach out to who works at JPI out of Marietta. And he said he was embarrassed because he was having bowel problems, blood in his stool and shit. And he said he didn't want to get it checked. Finally went in, and he had stage 4 colon cancer. So he was like, don't be me.
No.
Don't do this. Don't put it off. Don't, and same thing with Kendra's dad. Like, if they can catch it early, they can fucking help you.
Yeah.
You have a good shot.
And be open and honest.
Yeah, like, don't be embarrassed. These motherfuckers hear worse shit all day long.
Oh, dude, I'm shitting blood.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. Oh, so was the guy in front of you. Like,
yeah.
Like, hey, by the way, I specialize in this, and I hear it all day long.
Uh-huh.
Like, I went to the doctor, and he was like, yeah, no, I can tell you exactly what it is. I'm like, huh. You know why? Because that's what they deal with. That's their specialty.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to a doctor for your elbow hurting, and he's like, "Well, let me see your dick too."
Let's check your pecker out.
Hey man, pull down your pants. Let me fucking put a finger in your ass. Like, fucking, I'm not here for that, doc. No, you go to specialized doctors who specialize in things, who know, like, hey, something's wrong.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling off, if you feel different, if you feel weird, like I put off my fucking gallbladder. And I didn't realize that thing can erupt and kill you.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Don't be me, man. Like, learn from my stupidity.
Yeah. Smart person learns from their mistakes. A genius learns from mistakes of others.
So we're here to not tell you how to live your life, but help you extend it.
Yeah, we'll give you a better shot.
Yeah, like, fuck, man. Don't be me. I'm anti, like, oh, I don't want to go to the doctor. But, thankfully I have JJ who's like, no, you're going to the fucking doctor. Yeah. So if you don't have one of those... I would say go find one.
Yeah, or make yourself one.
Yeah, make yourself one, but take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
So,
Shall we hit a wives question real quick?
Yes, we should.
You want it? You want me to?
No, I want you to.
Oh, great.
I'd much rather you do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. That's Jesus. JJ wrote in like 6 font.
Oh, God. You want me to read it?
I got my glasses, so I can't think of that. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
Would you rather have bionic arms or bionic legs?
Probably bionic arms. And just for the fact that I feel like you use your arms, I mean, like you use your legs every day, but for grabbing stuff, like leg strength is important, but if you can't hold on to something heavy that you're trying to pick up or whatever, it defeats the purpose of your legs.
I
would say arms.
I would say legs. I think just because I use my hands so much doing what I do that I think I would want to maintain that dexterity, and I think with bionic arms you're kind of less, you have less dexterity.
Yeah.
But
sure. Whatever you say.
Right.
The more sophisticated answer. So, quick shout out to David Castro, who I'm currently talking to.
Hey, David.
Hey, buddy. He just said, when are you coming out here? Never. I don't know when I can fucking get my wife to let me go. Okay.
Let's get to the topic at hand.
So
everyone's talking about it.
So we shy away from this kind of shit because it's this is political. These are politics.
Yeah.
That we're going to talk about, but it's a big fucking topic right now.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna try to be informative and hit all sides.
Yeah. So we're not gonna focus on our perspective.
Yes.
But we're gonna give you things to think about.
Yes, sir.
So it says Trump shot. So the Trump shooting.
Yes.
So I have friends on both sides, right?
Yep. Me too.
But I can't condone, I can't be okay with somebody wishing somebody else was dead.
Yeah, if you're
like, that's a person.
Yeah,
like he's got kids, he's got a family. Like,
sure.
At the end of the day, like, you might not like him, but it's a life. It's a human. He's a dude.
Yeah, like I don't align with every
not all
politician or every
100%.
president that we've ever had, but I don't want any of them to die.
Yeah, no. And by the way, how the fuck do we have people in this day and age being able to take crack shots? So bullet point I scribbled up here is security. That was a major fuck up.
Oh yeah,
on security, and you know, you hear a lot of conflicting reports, and I've seen a lot of videos, like firsthand people there, like there were civilians like, hey, there's a guy on this fucking roof.
Yeah, they pointed him out before he shot.
Yeah, like well before he shot. But the dude had a fucking AR, which you're not concealing.
No.
And I'm guessing a ladder because he climbed a ladder. I don't know if he staged that. I don't know all the details, and that's the thing is it's a lot of speculation right now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of thoughts and theories, but we'll give you what we know now.
Yeah.
And we will do a later episode to update our thoughts and things. But his security fucking failed him.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be within 150 yards on a roof.
Yeah.
Like a perfect fucking vantage point. Like, what is your security doing?
And this guy was 130 yards out.
Yeah.
Which we cracked a joke. So we were hunting. We had been hunting in the morning.
Yeah.
And this story came out. And Jarrett's like, oh shit, dude. And we're going through this. And he goes, this guy was 130 yards away. The night before, I shot a boar at 208 yards.
Yeah.
Once, it's gone.
Yeah, gone. Like,
super dead.
So, and here's the thing, too, about if you've ever seen a sniper movie, they say aim small, miss small.
Yeah.
So, headshots are not the shots that you need to take.
No, you shoot center mass.
Yeah, center mass. I mean, like, and I know that this kid was young, and we'll get into it, but he was probably put there by somebody. So he's not experienced.
Yeah, he was 20.
Yeah, so he's not like a seasoned fucking killer. Like, he's not a hitman. So he doesn't know. I mean, he got close. Fucking if Trump didn't turn his fucking head, he's gone.
Yeah, he'd have got him.
That is divine intervention. at its fucking best.
Well, it's funny too. You and I were talking, and we were trying to figure out when was the last time. So I think John F. Kennedy was the last president that actually was assassinated.
Right.
And I think Reagan was the last president that had a successful assassination attempt.
And that's what, the 80s?
That was in the 80s.
Yeah. And we are so much further technologically advanced. We are so much better trained. Yeah. Like, all of our things, all the Secret Service and people who protect presidents are supposed to say, like, hey, I'd be on that roof at 130 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I was going to take a shot, that's where I'd be. It's a fucking direct line to the fucking stage where he's at, all these things. Mm-hmm. And an innocent person lost his life. Like, that's...
A firefighter.
Yeah, a firefighter. So, like, that's... I don't care what your feelings are or your thoughts, and if you like the man, if you hate the man. That doesn't matter to me. Somebody tried to kill him and killed somebody else.
Yeah.
So even if you don't like him as a person and you wish him dead, that innocent firefighter who saves lives for a living, which is... He was probably a fucking really good dude, and his life's gone.
Yep.
Because the fucking guy shot him.
So the tactic you were talking about earlier was sniper, counter sniper.
Right.
So you take a sniper on your team, and you go, okay.
What would you do here?
You're take Jerett, you stand here, you act as Donald Trump. Jack, where would you be? I would turn around and look and go, oh.
Look, this building right
there.
there.
That green building with the white roof?
Yeah.
Why not right there?
Yeah.
Clear line of sight.
Clear line of sight.
It's that. It's X and Y.
I saw a meme, and there's all kinds of memes. And
oh, yeah.
When tragedy happens in the world, people have very dark sense of humor. And I dig that because I have a very dark sense of humor. But it was a picture of Mark Wahlberg from Shooter, and they're like, they better not fucking blame Mark Wahlberg again. So, but yeah, no, like, even in the movie Shooter, he was over a mile out.
Yeah. Because
he's like, this is where you have to be.
Well, I don't know what the perimeter is that the Secret Service is supposed to set up.
I don't know, a mile?
Like, I would think so, at least a couple 100 yards.
Yeah, if you're not a seasoned sniper, you're not shooting anybody at a mile, like, and that's a very hard shot to take. But you would think within 130 yards, there's no fucking way you're getting in there.
No. Not, like you made a very good point, not with an AR.
No. Like, you're not hiding that. You're carrying that motherfucker in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like, not... Like, so Reagan's attempted assassination was at least the guy with a pistol.
Right.
Remember, he ran up and he tried to shoot him, and he shot another guy in the head, but he ran up to him with it. I mean, I think that's the only way you could do it, would be to try to bum rush him. But again, 100%. The Secret Service has a shoot on site order.
Yeah, no,
they see a gun and they're all going to shoot you.
Yeah, they have permission.
If you are still gasping for air, they might ask you a couple questions. But
who sent you here?
Yeah, you are going to get punched full of holes.
Oh yeah. And then, goddamn, if his Secret Service didn't fucking fall apart.
Oh,
dude.
The girl that hid behind him and then couldn't get her own gun in the holster.
And then, like, when they got him, when they surrounded him, his head was still exposed.
Yeah.
I'm like, me and 10 of my fucking friends will come do that job for you.
Yeah.
Like, I got some American-loving friends, and I don't care who the fucking president is.
Yeah.
We'll come protect your ass because there's people on both sides who will fucking try to whack you. But I got 10 friends, all right? You fire your whole Secret Service. You pay my guys the same wages. You give them all the cool fucking guns, all the cool shit. Yeah, fuck yeah, we'll do it.
We'd figure it out. Yeah. I'd have been like, there's going to be someone on that green building right there.
Hey, let's leave that building open. But when he gets up there, let's shoot him.
Yeah. I just want somebody with eyes on that.
Yeah, and their excuse was that the building sloped. And I'm like, the building that the snipers are on is sloped.
Yeah, did you see that other one? They were all laying on a sloped roof.
I'm like, every building there is sloped.
Guess what? Laying a sloped roof is a perfect position to lay prone on.
Yeah, you know why? Because you can't get me.
No, because the rifle can be on the other side of the ridge.
Yeah.
And all you've got for a shot profile of me is my head trying to look through that scope.
Yeah. My nose to the top of my head is all you got.
That's it. That's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Every sniper
that
is
like, I want that. That's my dream. That's
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's no parapet around it, and it's just an open roof?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
So he was going for the fucking done deal shot, and his security should be ashamed.
Oh, yeah?
They should be ashamed, because in 20 years, let's say, 40 years? We're in 2024. In 40 years, there hasn't been an assassination attempt because they think forward thinking.
Yeah.
And there's no metal detectors there. They didn't make anybody walk through it. Like, how the fuck do you...
I don't know.
You have to go through a metal detector to go to a fucking concert.
Oh, dude, I take a pocket knife everywhere. I have to remind myself, if we go to a sporting event, concert, or a comedy show, take your knife out, leave it at home. And I have to, like, put it on the counter and, like...
Security at comedy shows fucking wands you down.
Yeah, they take your fucking phone and put it in a case that you can't take pictures or use it on.
And how... And he's the former president, but they're supposed to get Secret Service for like 10 or 12 years, right? Like, they're supposed to have a team with them. Yeah. How do they do so bad?
I would assume if you're a Secret Service agent, you're paid probably pretty well.
Oh,
like if you're protecting the most important person in the
if you're willing to take a bullet, for sure.
Like, there's got to be a tremendous amount of hazard pay with that. It's not like hey man, you want to be Secret Service? Just fucking
sign up here.
Oh, you were a security guard at Walmart?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. No, dude,
these guys are teams. These guys are special forces. Yeah. These guys are fucking like, they're people who should know better.
Yeah.
And they should react faster and better. And even like when they were after the shots and they got him up and they got surrounded him and he was like, wait, I would have been like, fuck off.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
No, they're trying to fucking kill you. No, we're moving. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no fist pumps.
Yeah,
no fist pumps.
No, dude, get in the fucking truck. They're trying to kill you.
Yeah, it's an armored vehicle.
Yeah, get in there. You can fist pump all you want in there. I'll bring a camera.
Yeah, well, dude, I'll Facebook Live you right now. Well, Instagram Live, whatever. Fucking go nuts.
Fight. Yeah, fuck that.
We'll put on the Beastie Boys. Let's go.
You know what I appreciate about him though is he had a tea time the next morning that he made.
Yeah.
Like, he was just like, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck it.
And that's cold, bro. Like, you're a cold motherfucker, bro. Like, I'd be in hiding. I'd be like, somebody's trying to get me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there's more nutbags than just one, I promise.
But I think at that same time, though, too, you could go, someone just tried to get me, and they didn't, which means security is going to be...
Extra tight.
Yeah,
let me go enjoy my life now.
I kind of feel a little more comfortable. But I would be gun-shy, if you pardon the pun.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So that's why a lot of people are thinking, too, like it was an inside job.
Right, because security was so lax.
Yeah, because they did such a horrible job.
So now all these videos are coming out of, like, the cops and people were locked out of the gate to get in. They had to ram it with their car. And they're like, well, then how the fuck did this guy get in? Like, there's so many things that don't add up.
It stinks.
Yeah.
And he got off 4 or 5 shots?
I think at least 5.
At least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he got off 5 shots, and it was like... So somebody was talking to me. I was like, dude, how did this fucking guy get... Number one, how did he get 5 shots off and miss all 5? And they said... They thought...
going for headshots and shit.
Well, but they thought he shot, and by his second or third shot, the other snipers were shooting him.
Oh, yeah. So dude, you saw the pictures of him?
Oh, yeah.
They laced his ass.
But they thought, he was shooting as the snipers were shooting him. So the last couple rounds were probably crazy flyers because he was getting tagged.
Yeah.
But I would also think if you're a fucking Secret Service sniper, counter sniper, and you are shooting another guy at 130 yards, it should take one fucking shot. One. Bang. Got him.
So, and here's the thing, too, like... So people were like, well, what if Trump set it up? And I'm like, I don't know that Trump set it up because the guy almost fucking killed him. Mm-hmm. And you're not that accurate to shoot somebody in the ear. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you put me on a roof at 130 yards with iron sights, which I don't know if the guy had iron sights or what, but I'm guessing, and you told me to shoot you in the ear, I'm shooting you in the face on accident.
Well, but also the timing. Because everybody's done this video. I saw one where they did a 3D image of Trump's head and the trajectory of the bullet, and they showed how he turned his head and it clipped him. Mm-hmm. There is no way you could have timed that perfectly.
No.
I don't know how fast a 55 grain bullet from an AR-15 goes. I'm going to say
12, 15?
12 to 1,500 feet a second. There's no way you could have fucking timed that perfectly. There's no fucking way. I don't give a fuck who you are. No, dude. You couldn't... The best fucking choreographers in the world couldn't get that shit done.
No, there's no way. So I ruled that out instantly because I thought the bullets went right by his fucking head.
Oh, yeah?
And then when he dropped, he aimed at him on the ground, too. He tried to shoot him on the ground. That's when he shot that firefighter.
Yeah, the firefighter was shielding his family, I think.
Was he?
I think that's what he did.
See, man, that's so fucked up, man.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
And I don't know, man. It's always the innocent people who get fucking murdered by the fucking crazies.
Well, and here's a funny, like, conspiracy theory type thing that I heard. Not a conspiracy theory, but this guy was talking about the way it would have went down. Like, let's say the guy was hired by Trump to do this. The guy says, this is how it would have gone down. The guy is up on the roof. The guy starts shooting at Trump. You have another sniper somewhere else. Mm-hmm. The Secret Service starts shooting back at the first sniper, this kid, and your other sniper shoots Trump.
Yeah.
And then, so that way...
That's the theory from...
like the JFK,
Kennedy.
Yeah, the Kennedy assassination. Yeah. That's the same thing. So they're like, yeah, this guy is just a pawn. He's a patsy. Yeah. He's up there, and you have an actual trained sniper somewhere else.
But if you told me, like, hey, you go on this roof, and we'll give you some shots, but then we're going to fucking kill you, I'm not doing it.
No.
There's no way that you could have thought that you were going to get away.
No.
So you have to be ready to die for what you believe in, and that's fucking crazy.
Well, and in this day and age, too, as soon as it happened, there were, like, all this kid's information was online.
Yeah. Well, there was a commercial that, was it BlackRock or whatever, the company that owns everything? I think it's BlackRock. He was in a commercial from BlackRock. So they're like, a lot of these things are connecting, like, that he could have been hired by these people and did all this thing and blah, 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 blah. As far as being hired by Trump, I don't think so. Because it was, like, he almost fucking died. For sure. Like, no fucking question. That dude was, had he gone fucking 2 inches to the right, that dude fucking gone. Had he not turned his head to say something, like, you're fucking gone.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So inside by him, I don't think so. Would I put it past anybody else? No.
Oh, no.
And there's, I'm going to put him on blast, but everybody says the fucking Clintons, man, have a fucking body count. If you're friends with the Clintons, man, your days are numbered because all of their friends have been dying. Like 50 people around them have died.
Yeah, dead men tell no tales.
Yeah. So do I think that they could have done it? For sure. Do I think that that Joe Biden could have done it? Absolutely not. I don't think he could string the sentence together. But yeah. I think that there's very powerful people in this world who can put you in a position and pay people to let you get through, because there's no way that he should have been there.
No. It all just fucking stinks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too fucking convenient.
Oh, yeah.
It's... No matter how you chop it, you should never get within 130 yards. And they're saying, like, that they knew that guy was there, but they lost him. Like, as soon as you tell me there's a guy on this property with a gun, Trump, you're out of here.
By the way,
we can't find him.
The building roof was white.
Yeah.
He had a black AR-15. Yeah. He had, like, a gray shirt on.
Yeah.
And the roof had a real slight slope. This isn't like a steep snow roof.
Yeah, no.
Right? This is a gradual fucking slope.
Like 5%. Like nothing.
That's why you said, I mean, it's all just, none of it adds up.
No.
It's just too fucking strange.
No, and so do I think that people could get paid off? 100%. Even his fucking team didn't know how to react.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to train for this shit. Like in the military, they have a saying, train like you fight like you train. Mm-hmm. It is your job to assess that scenario can happen and exactly what to do in it, and you should not hesitate. And those motherfuckers were ducking for their own lives, and they were all over the place.
Yep.
There's so many memes about all the girls who were there that couldn't holster their weapon, or like the one girl was like, oh, I gotta put my glass on. Like, they're like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know how you get hired for this job, but hey, man, Trump, I got 10 fucking friends who will suit up, man, and that shit won't happen again.
Yeah, we know some people.
So that's the inside job. It has to be, like, but it'll never come out because they smoked that motherfucker. Like, had they wounded him and then fucking put him in a black site and tortured him, he'd have gave up everybody.
Yeah,
but we have a habit of killing motherfuckers who try to kill other people. So
yes, sir.
So why do celebrities want him gone? So, like, that's the next bullet point. So celebrities fucking hate him.
Trump?
Now. Yeah, they hate Trump now. They were friends before. It wasn't until he got it, like, he even says it himself, like, it's not until he got into politics that all of his friends hated him.
Well, but it's like I say, like at work, you don't talk religion and politics at work.
Not once ever, no.
And we have a number of friends, even Kendra and I have a number of friends that we don't share the same political views. We just don't talk about it.
Yeah, no, like, then that's the thing. And I have a ton of friends who are on both sides, and I don't judge you based on your political views or your religion.
Yeah, I don't care.
I judge you on, are you a piece of shit or not?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck who you vote for.
And there are pieces of shit on both sides.
Yeah.
On all sides. From everywhere.
So I didn't vote until 2020.
Uh-huh.
Because I was a firm believer in your vote doesn't matter. Like, it is a wild fucking guess. Goose chase. Like, how do you know that your ballot goes to this or your vote goes to, like you could say that all day so people have warm and fuzzy feelings, but I was under the impression, like, it doesn't matter what you want, it matters what they want. Mm-hmm. Because the Electoral College at the end fucking votes how they're going to vote.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, your vote doesn't matter, the Electoral College matters.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck is the point then? Like, all your blue states are going to be blue and all your red states are going to be red.
Yeah, it's not the popular vote.
No.
The Electoral College is who elects
presidents. Yeah, so I was always under the mindset of, like, why the fuck would I vote? Like, it doesn't matter. But watching people, what is his name? Al Pacino? No, the guy from Casino, the main guy. He's from Heat.
Oh, fuck. I
Is
can
it
see
Al
his
Pacino?
face. No, it's not Al Pacino.
Who's
He's
the
from
other one?
Scarface.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah, fucking A.
You're going to say it, and we're going to be like, duh.
Yeah, I know him. Let's see.
Dude, I can see his fucking face.
Robert De Niro?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro hates this motherfucker. Like, and Whoopi and the people on The View, and, like, a lot of people who are opinionated in and not just political, but, like, hey, if you don't get the shot, if you don't get the vaccine, you're at fault. You're the piece of shit. And they push their views so hard that obviously the people on their side are going to agree, and the people on the other side are not. But our cancel culture only works so well. But they are his friends, like, they've been to parties and taken pictures and been around each other, who hate him.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't understand that, but that's why nobody talks about politics. But if you feel strongly that you can help and fix the problem, why wouldn't you want to do that?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. You vote how you want, man. Like I said, I didn't vote till 2020. I didn't really give a shit. So I could never bitch about who was president, but I never really fucking paid attention until I never really paid attention to politics until Barack Obama was in, and he was downsizing the military, and I was in the military, and I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it was funny too. We were heading back from hunting with Ella.
Yeah.
Ella, who's 13, and we were trying to, like, explain politics to her in a sense, and we were talking about presidents, and Ella's very smart and asks us educated questions, and we said, look, honey, everyone's always going to hate the president.
Yeah.
Even the people that vote for the president are not going to agree with stuff that they do.
No, and that's the thing,
like,
is you could, I don't think that you ever agree 100% with anybody's politics.
No.
I think that you are 70% at best.
Yes, I would agree.
Like, yeah, there's good and bad, right? And I was talking to Kendra when I was driving her over there, and she's like, look, like, the Democratic side has a lot of good views, your views, right? Like, my body, my choice, things like that. Like, gay rights and things like that. Like, things that don't fucking matter to people. Like, it should not bother one view to be like, well, you can't do that. Like, it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, if you're the right or left, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. But when you're talking about your paychecks and your money and your things like that, it's just like, well, then you lean to the side that's helping you save your money and make you prosperous and helps the economy and doesn't put us into fucking debt and doesn't take us to war and doesn't, whatever. Like, we're trillions of dollars. Like, we'll never pay off this fucking debt.
Fuck no, dude.
There's not even that much money in the world that we owe.
No. We better find some magical source of fucking oil and start exporting it.
Like, and then there's they call them it's BRICS, right? So it's all the countries spills BRICS, whatever. they're going to get off the American dollar.
Yeah.
And that is going to destabilize our economy.
That's going to destabilize the world economy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where do we go from that? Do we pick up a cryptocurrency? Do we say, you know, we're America, we're going to just fucking tell you that our dollar is strong? Like, I don't know. We're the bullies, man. Fucking. So if we get to that point where the rest of the world turns against us because we're the superpower and we put our nose in everybody's business and we're, you know, I was in the military. I know a lot of things that a lot of people don't know, and the military has a very secretive policy about you don't need to fucking know. So I have a different set of eyes that I look at things a different way because I've seen things and done things and been involved in things that aren't public knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So I look at things through a different set of eyes, and that's the thing is everybody looks at things out of the window that they live at, right? Like what you see, that's your window. That's what you know.
Yeah.
It's everything behind that you don't know that they think is better off that you don't know.
Yeah.
Like there are terrible people in this world, and we are always fighting them.
Yeah.
We have teams deployed. I can guarantee you we have SEAL teams deployed right now that you don't know about.
Oh, yeah. They're snatching up.
Yeah, they're getting bad guys all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, it's not until these guys write a book and that book turns into a movie that you actually hear about it.
Well, and can you imagine if they're allowed to release it in a book and then is then made into a motion picture? That is the rated G version, probably of the shit they've done.
Yeah, it's very watered down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, and they're not telling you everything because they can't.
No, fuck no.
Like a lot of shit is classified, and these guys have to ask permission to write these books, and they have to send their books in to, I don't know, maybe the Pentagon. I don't know who they send it into, but they have to send their books in to get, make sure that there's nothing in there that's still confidential or whatever. Still, what is it called?
It's classified.
Classified. Make sure that they're not leaking any classified documents. And if they do, they're like, no, you can't put this out. You got to redact this. You got to take this out. So there's still hoops. Like, these guys can't just write whatever they want.
No, dude, my dad was a pilot in Vietnam, and then he was on a C-130 as a crew master. And he said, I saw my file, and it's the very classic paper file with the black Sharpie through a bunch of text. And he was like, my file is blacked out. And he was just he was on a C-130.
Right.
And he was a pilot for a bit. He wasn't a SEAL. He wasn't doing this crazy shit. But they were like, yeah, we're just going to strike a bunch of this stuff from your record. And he didn't do anything that was overly crazy.
No, but still, there's things that the American people don't need to know.
No, exactly.
Like, and there's, that's the thing too, like your dad won't talk about a lot of stuff.
No, my dad just maybe told me, honestly, I think my dad's maybe told me 10%, maybe 15%. And then, here's the thing too, I don't need to know it.
Yeah, no.
He didn't want to share it, I don't need to know it.
Yeah.
That's his deal. That's fine.
Like my dad was a sniper, right? And he will tell you nothing. Like my dad will be like, well, you know, I was here and I was there, and you know, but I don't ask because I understand. Like it was a terrible time to be around, and it was a terrible time to have to do the things that you had to do, and it was fucking terrifying. Guerrilla warfare, that shit, dude. Those motherfuckers were just ruthless.
Oh, yeah. Savages.
Yeah, dude. Like the punji pits or whatever, where they
punji sticks.
Yeah, dude. Like.
Yeah.
My dad's like, they would fucking shit on those, and then you know, like even if you got it through your foot, like you're still getting fucking diseases and
yeah, you get a bamboo splinter, and bamboo splinters are terrible to get out, and then they shit on top of it.
Yeah. So
we digress.
So I don't ask my dad like I wouldn't ask your dad.
No, I no, that's his shit.
There's things that you don't. There's just things that you don't ask people.
Yeah,
and a lot of these guys who are writing these books and things, they're having a lot of problems coping with the things that they did.
I think writing is a cathartic experience.
Yeah,
it helps them get it out. So
yeah, well, and that's the thing too. Like some people, it helps to talk about it, but like I was listening to this guy on the Sean Ryan podcast, which I really dig that podcast. He's called The Reaper. He was a sniper, and even he was like, I was going to kill myself. Like I didn't want to live anymore.
Yeah. So we digress. Let's get back on it. But Jack Black, Kyle Glass, Tour Over is the next the next bullet point, and if you all have not paid attention to the social medias, it was Kyle Gass, who is the other half of Tenacious D. They were on tour in Australia. It was his birthday. Jack Black sang happy birthday to him as they presented him a cake and said, make a wish. And he said, next time, don't miss Trump.
Yeah.
And blew out the candles. And you hear the crowd laugh.
Yeah.
And then after the show, Australia banned them.
Yeah.
They're in Australia.
And Australia's not even part of our anything.
No, they're just out there.
Yeah.
They fucking banned Tenacious D from touring there.
And they had to cancel the rest of their tour.
They canceled their tour.
They had to put out a public apology.
Yep.
They had to do a ton of stuff, but they're so I put cancel culture working on against them, right? Mm-hmm. Because that side is cancel culture. They're the ones who want to get everybody canceled.
Yeah. And
when it works against you, you don't like that.
No, but dude, also there's a line you don't fucking cross.
You know, like I said, dude, he's a person.
Yeah.
Like you might not like his politics, but to wish somebody fucking dead, like that's just not okay.
That takes a special kind of hatred. And if you really like, I lose my temper, and I'm not gonna lie, I have a temper, and I get mad at people, but I don't wish death on anybody. Like that is a serious.
Let's go outside and fight. I'll fight you outside.
That's dude, seriously. And you know what we're gonna do after we fight? We're gonna get up and have a fucking whiskey, and go, God damn, you got a good right hook.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good, dude. I mean, it's gonna hurt for a couple days, but we'll be okay. But like to actually wish death, but then to try to carry that out, like that takes a special kind of hate.
Yeah,
and I mean, for this kid too that did it, if he acted alone, like the balls to think like I'm gonna assassinate the next president, just the balls. I would never comprehend that.
And so here's the thing too, man, like it wasn't MS-13, it wasn't the Mexican mafia, it wasn't people that he condoned, or he condemned, and talked shit about. None of those dudes were like, all right, we're gonna hit this motherfucker.
Yeah,
it was a white dude.
Yeah.
And like that's what I don't get, man. Like if somebody came up and tried to shoot me for what I say on a podcast, like this is not real life. Like
no.
Like I'm a personality on a podcast, and if you don't agree with what I have to say, don't try to murder me. Fucking talk to me. Tell me, hey man, I think you're wrong about this. Like, okay, well we'll sit down and we'll table it.
Yeah. It can be an easy conversation.
Yeah, like I think everything can be talked out, man, and that's the thing too, is like if you don't like him, don't vote for him.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking simple. If you're riding with Joe and Kamala, then ride with them. Vote for them.
Yeah, if you don't like him, you know what you do? Campaign against him.
Yeah. Yeah. Put some money up on their side and do everything that you can.
By the way, don't be some psycho ranting maniac.
Yeah.
Because then no one's going to take you serious.
Right.
If you really disagree with somebody, be well-spoken, be intelligent, be thoughtful. Yeah. Present your point of view in a intelligent and calm manner. Yeah. And you're going to get a lot better response if you're like, we should fucking kill this guy. Yeah. Put a fucking Twitter up. He's in my crosshairs.
And there's so many worse people on the planet that we should... Like, if you want to kill a motherfucker, dude, sign up to go to fucking Iraq. Sign up to go to Libya. Like, there's bad motherfuckers everywhere.
Oh, dude, they murder children.
Yeah.
Like, I will kill a child.
Fucking heads off.
I'd kill
Go to Mexico and fucking shoot a cartel member.
Yeah, the Sinaloa cartel is all over down there. Yeah, they'll cut your head off with a chainsaw.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about you. But you want to kill a guy because you don't agree with his politics? Like, that's so fucking stupid to me.
If that was justifiable homicide, none of us would be alive.
Oh, no, dude. If you get in an argument and somebody's just like, you know what? You get to go. And you can get away with that, it'd be the Wild West, nobody would be here.
One of my last job sites, we had 1,000 tradesmen on the job. Mm-hmm. And it was when it was the Trump versus Biden election. And these folks were campaigning for each side on the job site. Like they had full-on Trump flags on their scaffold. They were walking around giving out candy that had like vote Trump stickers on it, pens, all this, vote Biden. This was a very real kind of argument between, like, we could have had the entire job site could have erupted into a huge fight.
Yeah.
And if it was justifiable homicide because of your political beliefs, we'd had 1,000 bodies to clean up.
Yeah, you'd have had fucking all kinds of bodies. You want to be mad at somebody? Be mad at your union rep who makes you go on strike and tells you can't go to work and support your family.
Yeah.
You know you get $75 a day for standing in the line?
Dude.
$75.
It's fucking nothing.
And that, bro, like, and there's people who cross picket lines because you have to work. You have to fucking provide for your family, dude.
Yeah.
And, like, that's the thing is where do you draw the line, right? Where do you hate a motherfucker so much you want to kill him versus, like, hey, man, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's a far leap.
It is.
From I don't agree with you to I want to kill you.
Yeah.
You and I don't see eye to eye on everything.
Not everything, no.
But I don't want to fucking kill you.
No, I hope not.
Never once has my thought been like, you know what?
You know what? Hey, man, I said to go left and he went right. I'm going to fucking kill him.
I could take Jared out and have an accident in fucking Alaska.
Yeah.
But this other thing, when you talked about celebrities, why celebrities want him to go. Now you see the other celebrities that are like, oh, Trump just won the election.
Oh yeah, no, they're saying
they're tweeting
that.
It like he just, and it's pro and con.
Yeah.
Some of them that love him are like, yeah, he won. Other ones are like, great, he just fucking won the election.
Well, and the thing too is like, Tucker Carlson was saying months ago, like they're gonna escalate this to an assassination attempt. Like they have to. This is the next logical step.
Well, it was.
Yeah, and how are you not prepared for that? Like if you know that that's the next, like, I don't know, man. The way that people hate so hard over politics, and it's people and it's their views, and you can't agree with everybody's views on everything all of the time. You can't. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you're far left or far right. You can't agree with everybody's everything because nobody's the same.
Yep.
Nobody believes 100% what I believe. I can guarantee it. Nobody believes 100% what you believe.
Yeah.
70%, I'm sure you could get somebody to lean 70%. 30% of their thing you want to fucking whack them over?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big deal. And everybody campaigns and says, hey, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and they never do fucking anything.
No.
Because at the end of the day, man, whether you're left or right, it doesn't matter. You're not on their fucking radar. They don't give a fuck about us.
No.
They're not coming to fucking our house to be like, hey, thanks for talking about us on your podcast, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, they don't give a fuck.
But here's a very boiled down quote from Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain, was, a person is smart and people are stupid. So if you're well-spoken, if you're outspoken, if you're articulate, if you seem intelligent, you can whip a bunch of people into a fury.
Right.
You can get that mob mentality going. You can whip all these people together. You can start disseminating information to the masses, and you can convince a lot of people to join your side and to agree with you on that 30% that you were talking about. You can convince them to take that to 100%.
Right.
No problem. And
Adolf Hitler did that. Right.
Oh, dude, Adolf Hitler.
He sold these motherfuckers a dream.
He was a master salesman.
Oh yeah.
He told the German people that the Jewish people were a disease.
Right.
That was infecting the body that was the German culture.
Right.
And they should be exterminated. And he was well spoken enough and articulate, and he whipped all those people into fury, and they were like, yeah, you know what, this guy sounds right.
Yeah. I like what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I can agree with that.
Like yesterday I was friends with all the Jews, and today I hate them all because this little motherfucker told me that they're a disease.
Yeah. So
and I don't know how you manipulate people like that. Like I've never understood like cults and cults like religious like things. Like how do you convince so many people to drink cyanide and to poison their babies and to do all this shit? Yep. How the fuck do you convince? Is it that they're weak-minded? Is it that they're lost and need somebody to lead them? Like, does as a society, do we need a leader to point us in the right direction? Are we all sheep? Like,
yeah, we are soft-headed animals. P.T. Barnum said his famous quote, "A sucker is born every day."
Oh yeah.
A sucker is born every day. And if you're very outspoken, and you know this because of not necessarily just your job, but like your personality, and Kendra and JJ laugh and joke about you and me, and they're like, Jack, when you and Jared are on at a party,
Oh yeah,
Dude.
where everybody wants to be around us.
we got it.
Yeah.
And I can go into a party when I'm on, dude. Boom, boom, boom. I'm the mayor of the fucking room.
Yeah.
Just like you. You're the mayor of everywhere you go because you have that energy, but you talk to everybody.
Yeah.
You make eye contact with everybody. You address everybody. There's a lot of simple social cues that people don't realize or pick up on that you can do, and you can just...
You just draw people in.
If you make eye contact with somebody and you're talking and having a conversation, you go, hey, wait a second. Wait, tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
And you make eye contact and you individualize them, then they're like, oh, he likes me.
He likes me. He cares about me.
He cares about me. And you go, cool, I got you. And then you know what I'm going to do?
You bring your
same
friends.
thing to the next guy.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name? Oh, your name's Frank. Hey, Frank, come here. Hey, I'm Jarrett. What's going on, bud? How you doing? And you start, then you pick them up, and they all talk amongst each other. Fucking Jarrett's great.
Right.
Then you got 2. Then you got 3. Then you got 12. Then it grows exponentially, and you can. Then all of a sudden you have a fucking army.
I just don't understand how you get them to throw away all of their things. Like, there's cult leaders who are like, hey, you can't have sex with your wife, but I can. Like, how the fuck are you okay with, like, what the fuck is going on? I will never understand that. And I know that there's people of that mindset who are just like, I want to be led and I want to be told what to do and I wanted this and I wanted that. But if you came in here and told me right now, like, hey, you're going to join my cult and I'm going to fuck your wife, I'll shoot you in the face. Yeah. No, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, motherfucker. Like, I'm not doing it.
But it's funny you say your previous statement that you have a bunch of people that want to be led.
Mm-hmm.
I had a buddy fucking, oh my God, 15, 16 years ago. And he said, you know what, dude? I don't ever want to be a leader. I just want to be told what to do. Mm-mm. And I remember being a young man, right? I wasn't even 30 years old. I wasn't even I had no real world experience. No, and I'm in a leadership role now. Yeah. I didn't have that distinct leadership role. And I remember looking at him and being like, what? Like, why do you want to be fucking led? Why you want somebody to tell you what to do? And it was, I'm so outspoken and I'm such a smartass, and it struck me so strange that I had no response. I had no rebuttal. And I remember looking at him and I'm like, what? Like, all I could say was, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I just want to be led. I don't want to be in a leadership position. Well, not that I want to be king shit.
Right.
But like,
yeah, no, I want to be at the top. And like, that's the thing too, is like, I don't need to lead people. I don't want to follow anybody. Like, I don't need to be the guy who's telling you how to think and live your life, but I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh man, they said I have to do this, so I have to do that.
I don't want to necessarily be the CEO.
Right.
But I don't want to be the fucking intern. Like, I don't want to be... Yeah. I want to be at the top of the totem pole.
Right.
Like, so, regardless, I mean...
Yeah.
But the other thing that I worry about now, too, is this kid used an AR-15.
Now they're going to ban him.
And now they're going to ban him.
Well, that's the thing, too, is the left hates guns.
Yes.
And then when the left uses guns to try to assassinate somebody, then it's I don't know, it's just different. It's like, oh, yeah, no crazy people have guns and we shouldn't do this. Like, that definitely wasn't somebody from the right.
But what I'm waiting to see is they're going to go, instead of being like, fuck, like maybe we need to clean up our house too.
Right.
They're going to go, well, see, it could be anybody. Mm-hmm. This is why we shouldn't have them. Because it's not a left thing, it's not a right thing, it's not a liberal, it's not a Greenpeace thing.
Right.
It's a all of us thing that none of us should have guns.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for something to come out about that.
Well, then they just would have walked up and stabbed him. Look at other countries that don't have guns. They have knife fucking violence all over the place.
Japan. There's a very famous guy in Japan in a fucking subway. Mm-hmm. That guy went nuts and killed a number of people. Yeah. Almost as many as, probably more than some of the mass shootings we've had. Yeah. This guy went fucking apeshit with a knife.
Well, there's gangsters in other countries who carry machetes.
Oh, yeah, and they'll hack your ass
They'll hack you the fuck up. Like, I saw a video, a guy was doing a podcast, and a guy came up with a machete and cut his fucking hand off.
Yeah.
Like, it does not matter what you do. You could kill somebody with a fucking rock. Like, there's no getting around it.
You beat somebody to death with your hands.
Yeah. So if you like, I don't think that the answer is banning guns, because criminals don't give a fuck about the law.
No.
I care about the law. You care about the law. People who are law-abiding citizens care about the law, and we can't do that. However, you think you go to Compton, somebody doesn't have a fucking Uzi?
Yeah.
Like, somebody doesn't have a fucking automatic weapon? Somebody doesn't have a fucking 70 fucking round fucking clip in their Glock? Like, no. Those dudes don't give a fuck.
Dude, laws, fences, and locks only keep honest people honest.
Yeah.
It's stupid. My job site, I got a 6-foot fence around my entire job site. Mm-hmm. Got a lock on it. I look at it. I lock it when we leave. And I'm like, somebody wants to get in here.
They get in.
It's a hop.
Yeah.
It's a quick hop. You have a pair of bolt cutters.
Yeah, they just blow your fucking gate down. I mean, they're not.
You drive through it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is a normal law-abiding citizen walk up and go, that's locked.
For a reason.
I don't have a key.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be in there. I'm going to walk away.
Yeah. It's the criminals who don't care. And that's the thing, is if you take away our guns or our right to buy guns or the things that we do legally, like they just put a new tax on guns and ammo, that affects law-abiding citizens.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched like the first 48. Those dudes shoot like 17 different fucking rounds.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck where it comes from as long as they can get it.
Oh, dude. They're whatever. You give them a 22, and they're like, yeah, what up, blood?
Yeah.
They have a 22 pistol.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, man, that's a little Bearcat, little 22 pistol. What are you going to do with that thing? It doesn't matter. It's a fucking gun.
Yeah.
You don't know. If you don't know anything about guns and you're on the other end of that fucking barrel, you don't know.
If you're on the other side of a barrel and you're a normal person, you're going to shit on your fucking self.
Uh-huh.
Even if that person has no intentions of fucking killing you, it is a terrifying place to be because you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And you don't know people. And that's what I tell JJ all the time. Like, people suck. There are bad people in this world. There are people who want to hurt you and want to steal from you and want to rob you and want to kill you. And for no reason, they don't fucking know you. It's just the world that we live in has bad people in it.
Yeah.
We need the good people to be armed. And that's what we're going to talk about when we get Javi on here.
Yeah.
Is like the CCWs and how
yes.
Riverside County has a fucking express lane to get it. Because their philosophy is, I'd rather have the good guys having guns too, because the bad guys are going to have them anyways.
Yeah, and we'll get it. I could fire off into a rant about that, but we'll get more into that with him.
Yeah. Well, I guess the last point we have here is I put misinformation up there because when you anything, right? When you look at the videos that come out of anything, the George Floyd thing was like,
oh yeah,
instantly like, hey, he fucking it was just he put his knee on his neck and that was it. The Kyle Rittenhouse, he shot these guys. You know, there was no reason or rhyme for it. It's not until months later, after all the fucking protests and after all the riots and after all the bullshit, that you learn like, hey, that dude pulled a gun on him and then he shot him, or that you know, this is what happened, or whatever, or he died of fentanyl. It wasn't because this guy this or whatever. The initial information that you have is what upsets people, and you don't have all the information.
Yeah.
Like, even on this, we don't have all the information yet.
Oh, fuck no. Do we? No. Dude, it's the, like the iceberg, right?
Yeah.
The top 10%. We've got the top 10%, maybe.
We know what we know.
We got like 2% under the water. We got 12% of this right now.
They're saying that they can't get into his phone, so...
Oh, that's such horseshit.
So... A number of years ago, there was a shooting in San Bernardino.
It was here in San Bernardino. It was by my job site. Yeah.
So they were tracking those people. And they put out like, oh, we can't get into their phones, blah, 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 blah. I talked to some of those guys. I'm like, hey, man, like, what's the deal? He's like, no, we were in their phones in 5 fucking minutes. We can get into anybody's phone. And if you're telling me that the federal government cannot find a way to get into your phone, that's fucking horseshit.
If the federal government can't overrule Apple on a item of national security, what the fuck are you doing for us, folks?
Yeah, and if you don't think that Apple can open anybody's fucking phone that they fucking want to by overriding your fucking password, you're a goddamn fool.
If you also haven't read the terms and conditions,
the 78 pages,
did you realize that you don't ever own an iPhone ever or an Apple product ever?
Really?
They maintain ownership of it.
So you pay all this money to rent it?
Uh-huh. You will rent one for forever. They maintain ownership of it. So I don't believe it. But the misinformation too, like we talked about earlier, how quickly people started putting information about this kid on the internet about who he was in high school. I saw something in high school. This kid, he was bullied in high school.
Everybody was bullied
He
in
wore,
high school.
yeah, dude, yeah, fucking right. He wore hunting clothes, and people made fun of him. And he made a $15 donation to some political thing, and I mean, the shit came out. Like, they got this kid's name, and it was, I don't know what kind of search engines people use to dig up information on people.
They had it fast.
But I'm shocked that they weren't like, his first girlfriend was this, and he kissed this person on this, and he got diagnosed with this here. I mean, it was just instantaneous.
Yeah. Well, they had so much information on this guy so fast that you don't know what is what. Right? Like, you could say, like, he got bullied in high school and he was this and that. Like, okay.
Well, and that starts a thread.
Right.
He was bullied in high school. Okay, so he wanted to what do they call it? Suicide by cop.
Right.
He was bullied in high school, so he wanted to go out in a blaze of glory and be suicide by cop.
Yeah.
Oh, and he paid a $15 donation. So
Yeah.
he was, and it starts another thread, and people just glom onto that. They grab that,
right,
and just run
and that's
full force
and that's
with it.
Fucking facts. That's reality.
And you're just kind of like, hey, that's just one piece of the puzzle. Can we put the whole thing together, maybe, and then start coming up with theories from there?
And I love how it's every time like, he was bullied in high school.
We were all bullied in high school.
Yeah, everybody was bullied. There was a jock who did not like you. I don't give a fuck what school you went to. We all lived the same life.
I started high school in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
And my biggest fear, and this is what people told me, is they're like, seniors they'll trash can you.
Yeah.
They will shove you
just because you're a freshman
in a trash can. And I came into high school at like, I don't know, 5'5", like
like 98 pounds.
100. I think I just crested 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who's the right size to go in a trash can? Me.
Yeah.
And I was fucking terrified. You know what happened? No one shoved me in a trash can.
Right.
I didn't get pantsed. I didn't get swirlied.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like verbal abuse and people
Right.
picking on you and that kind of stuff because they don't like you. But yeah, we were all fucking bullied.
My bully was a 19-year-old junior.
Oh, so he was at top of the fucking education pyramid.
Samoan Hawaiian kid. His name was Peter Teletalatasi. And I say that because if I see him now, I'm not 130 pounds anymore. Like, I'll square up with your ass. But he was like 260 in high school. He was a football player. He was a big motherfucker. And did not like me. His sister liked me. But
that's why he didn't like you.
But he did not like me. And I say, like, you know who your friends are based on. So he was on the football team, and all my friends were on the football team. And none of my friends were like, hey, don't fucking talk shit to him, or don't look at him, or don't fucking get in his face.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him alone. This dude was as big as I am now, and now I'm as big as I am now. I'll fight you. I'll beat the shit out of you now. Mm-hmm. But junior me, like young me, I was like, you're a fucking adult. You're a goddamn grown man.
He could probably shave.
He graduated at 20
from high school.
Oh
man, wow.
And played football.
Yeah.
He was a goddamn monster of a person, but
yeah, because he was a 20-year-old.
Because he's fucking
children.
20, yeah, playing 17-year-olds, yeah.
You know who can beat the shit out of an MMA? Mm-hmm. My daughter Ella, because she's 13 and 100 pounds. I'll dominate
like,
you.
let me fucking show you what's... Yeah, so that dude fucking... He got off on trying to, like, bully me and punk me, man, and I was skinny in high school. I was a nobody, and like I said, like, I transferred out of high school late in my freshman year, and I didn't have any friends. I wasn't from there. So he would, like, he never, like, we never fought, but he would, come up, talk shit, try to, like, push me around or whatever, and I'm like, there will come a day when I go to the grocery store and you're bagging my groceries. Like...
Be like, what's up, Pete?
Yeah, I'm going to make it and you're not.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What do you say? Do we think we should land this plane?
Yeah, man. So like we said at the beginning, man, we're not here to tell you how to look at sides. We're people.
Yeah.
There's people who look at both sides and they're like, hey, fuck this side, fuck that side. It doesn't matter because they don't give a fuck about us.
No.
We are not the 1%, the top people who are influencing them. I'm not getting invited to a dinner at the fucking White House. I'm not winning a Super Bowl and going to meet the fucking president.
No.
I get up every day. I put my fucking pants on. I go to fucking work. I'm a person.
Yep.
We're all people. If you listen to this fucking podcast, you're a person.
Yep, you're a real life person.
Yeah. Stop fucking hating your neighbor.
Yeah.
Let's come together. Let's show them that we're unified and fuck them.
I agree.
So, I don't know, like, if nobody votes, what does that tell you? Like if we just take a stand and say, you know what? No, we don't want any motherfuckers to win.
Yeah. No, it would be a big black eye.
We have to unify. And that's where we're at in this day and age is the hate is, we're so divided and they divide us. And they love that we're divided. Because as long as we're paying attention to hating each other, we're not paying attention to the crooked shit that they're doing.
You couldn't have said it any better, my brother.
So, we're going to land this fucking plane, but we got to come together, man. We cannot fight each other on everything and other people's beliefs. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not me making this rule that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. No, it's this fucking guy who was elected by the Electoral College. It's not the popular vote. It has nothing to do with anything. 2 million people recalled Gavin Newsom. 30 seconds into the fucking polls, he was reelected.
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, so it has nothing to do with us. Let's all come together and fuck them. Yeah. Like I don't know why we don't come together and fuck them, because they're the ones dividing us.
I agree.
So something to think about, man. We're all in this fucking together, man. We're all getting fucked the same way. I look at my fucking paycheck and the taxes that I'm paying for things that aren't even going to be a Social Security when I'm not even going to fucking get it. I've put more into Social Security than I'll ever get out.
Me and you both.
So, if you guys look at it like that, like the system is designed to fuck us, and they know all the loopholes and they're getting around it. They have insider trading. They are making millions of dollars. Why are we hating the guy next to us who's fucking going to work too?
Absolutely.
Doesn't make sense. So, whatever. If you don't agree with me, Shattered Wisdom _Jerett.
Yeah, Shattered Wisdom _Jack.
Yeah, we'll put you on the show. Bring a bottle of wine or a bottle of whiskey, and we'll put you on the show and we'll back and forth it.
Yeah, I'm down.
I have zero problems with that. And if you have different views than me, I'm not going to hate you because you're different.
No, let's just talk about it.
Yeah, that's like fucking hating anybody.
Hey, bring a bottle of whiskey. Leave your gun at home.
Yeah, you don't want to bring a gun here. I'll shoot you in the face.
Yeah, this is the wrong place.
this is a fully loaded house. But no, I appreciate opinions, and
yes. Like
I said, 70% of what we say, people might be like, yeah, and 30% might be like, hey, no, like you got that wrong. I don't agree with that. I don't this. I don't that. I don't care about anything that doesn't involve me.
Sure.
Like, if it doesn't fuck up my day, like gay marriage, great. You want to be miserable? Fucking have at it.
Yeah. Join this.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Welcome to it. And when he leaves or she leaves, they're going to take half of your shit.
Yeah. I don't care who you fuck as long as it's not a child.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Yeah. No. And that's the thing is, like, that's a left view. Like, they're like, fucking, hey, all these people should have rights. And I agree. People should have rights. You should absolutely have rights, and you should be able to do whatever you want. You're a person.
Yeah.
I don't care about that stuff.
No.
It does not affect me one way or another.
I have too much other shit to worry about.
And that's the thing. Like, dude, like, I got fucking... Bro, how am I going to pay my bills? Like, fucking... Bro, like...
I'm tired. I am too fucking tired for your shit.
Yeah. So everybody can fucking... Everybody's welcome to be as miserable as they want to be. All right? Yes. You fucking do your thing.
Yes.
Don't bring my fucking kids into it.
Yeah, leave my kids and my family alone.
Yeah. And do your own thing. I don't give a fuck what you do. Mm-hmm. It's not until you bring me and mine into it that I have an opinion on it. I don't give a single fuck about anybody else's thing, and that's your thing. Do what you're a person. Go wild. Fuck, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, own it.
I like, and I will treat you with respect. Don't push your beliefs on me, and don't push your things on me, because I'm not going to push mine on you. And we're good. We live fucking happily ever after. So that there's things that I'm just like, but I don't give a fuck about if you do this or if you do that or if it like whatever. It's your choice. You're a person.
Yes, sir.
So be people. Check in on your friends, man. Make sure your friends are good. Check in on your friends because
please.
Michelle was like, I always like even. So I went to see Michelle today. I got my haircut. Got my Uncle John's haircut. Got Hunter's haircut. And she was like, I do that. I say I'm okay. I say okay a lot, you know, and she's a big supporter of us, and she's got her friends listening to us, and she said her friend hit her with that, like, oh, you fucking say okay, like how they, you know, like they say, and she's like, fuck, you listen too closely to the podcast, and I'm like, no, she listens closely to you.
Yeah,
like that's a good friend of yours.
That's a rad friend.
Yeah,
and you know what? There's a lot of people. You and I are the same. Mm-hmm. I'm okay. You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm great.
Bro, I don't drop my shit on anybody.
No, I don't. And people, it would be really nice if someone would call me out on my bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I won't say anything if you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But if you're like, no, dude, you're fucking lying.
Yeah.
And if you hammer at me,
yeah, we're gonna have the conversation. Yeah.
I'll give you the fucking truth, but I
yeah. No, but dude, I'm the same.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Yeah. But I tell everybody, like, no, dude, I'm fucking good. Like, I could not be happier. Life is great. Nobody's life is perfect.
No, sir.
Everybody's got their problems. Everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. And I'm, like I said, dude, I'm working on my shit too. Like, I hide behind that, dude. And I have my things, and I have my own problems and my own issues that I deal with. I deal with them my way, though. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people will do the same thing, and I can't practice what I preach if I don't fucking practice it. So, but we get to get on here, dude, and I get to vent. Yep. I get to let out the poison.
Yeah, get it out. Get the venom out.
So I, you know, and a little bit at a time here, there, you know, I'll drop things, and nobody's ever perfect.
No, sir.
So if you talk to your friends and they always say like, no, I'm good, I'm fucking great, I'm this, I'm that, I'm like, no. Unless you won the lottery and you're fucking chilling on an island, like, you're not fucking great. So be honest with your people, man. Like, just open up, just a little bit at a time, man. Like I tell everybody, like, if I gave you my full crazy, like, your head would explode. So, you know, a little crazy at a time, man, and let people in. Let your friends in, because they are here to help you, and they're not here to judge you.
Yes, sir.
So, if you need help, man, reach out. And if you don't feel like you can talk to your friends, reach out to me and Jack. We will fucking help you out.
Absolutely.
We're good listeners, man. We'll put you on the podcast. We'll let you fucking vent out your shit if you want. We'll keep you anonymous. It doesn't matter. We are here. The only reason that we're doing this is to help people.
Yes, sir.
Like, me and Jack don't get paid for this. We're not fucking multi-millionaires who are like, fucking, hey, this is our opinion and blah, 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 blah. No, we're here for you guys, man. And we do this for our listeners.
Here's the funny thing. We have no sponsors.
No.
We have friends that do things, and we shout out a lot of our friends all the time. You know, we shout out Nathan for his racing. We shout
He's
out...
fucking good, man. I'm proud of that kid.
Oh, yeah. But we shout out Damien for his winery.
The Dofos, yeah.
We shout out McGuire Ballistics. We shout out, you know, Giant Sequoia Guide Services. We shout out, you know, Dustin and Michelle, who bring us whiskey.
Oh, yeah. I super appreciate them.
But we shout out even like now our new friend Joey at Barcuso. We have zero sponsorship. We get no monetary compensation or anything from shouting our friends out, other than it just like makes us feel good to help our friends succeed.
Yeah.
And I will keep doing it.
No.
I got no problem with it.
Like I said, City Mail Barbershop. So my uncle has dementia, and she was so good with him. He agreed to go back once a month and get his fucking haircut. She braided his hair. I mean, if you've seen my uncle, he's got long hair. He had a long ass beard, and he fucking hacked it off. So she cleaned him up, and she's just a good person.
Michelle's fucking fantastic.
And she supports the shit out of this show, and I can't say enough good things about her. And I don't want to put her business out, but she's about to do something that...
She's doing something special.
That's special. I would love to get her on the show, so she could tell her story, and she's got a great story, but she's
got
an
a bottle of
amazing
whiskey
person.
here.
Yeah, that's from her. That's why I won't drink it yet.
Yeah, she's got a bottle of whiskey we haven't opened. We've had for like...
A while.
She was an OG listener, too.
Yeah, so... I don't know if you've seen the shirt that I was wearing when we went pig hunting.
Yeah, dude, I saw it.
She gave me that, yeah.
She shouted you out. It was dope, so.
So, hey, we're ranting and raving, man, but
We'll wrap this up.
at the end of the day, man, we're all people and we're all going through something, man. So, don't be quick to judge or hate the people that you don't understand, man. Talk to them.
Yes, sir.
So, I guess that's it.
Yeah, we should really.
Yeah, it's fucking dark in this room. There's no lights on. We're at an hour 20. So the problem and the clock are still going. So all right. So I'll tell you what. Thank you to all of our new listeners for picking us up, and shout out to a friend of mine who just picked us up like an hour ago. My friend Casper, who I was in the Navy with. Thank you for picking us up, and hopefully we can help your day.
Yeah, thank you, Casper. Hopefully we make you smile at least.
Otherwise, go fuck yourself. But
you're still smile at that.
Yeah, you're a motherfucker now. So hey, man. But people who are still telling their friends to listen to this, and new people that are finding us, and everybody, we are so appreciative.
Yes, absolutely.
We started out with, like, we joked that we had 3 people, and we would do this for them.
We had 39 listens the first month.
Yeah. And we would do this for them because we're like, this isn't going to work out. And they're like, no, dude, like, I love it. Yeah. Tyler Malone, day one, like, huge supporter, good friend of mine, good fucking dude. When I was like, it's not going crazy or whatever, he's like, I'll listen to it every day. So I was like, I'll keep making it. Like, if I can help one fucking person, I don't care, dude. One dude, one female, one person, I'm here to fucking help you.
Yes, sir.
So, with that, man, I've been Jarrett.
I've been Jack.
And this is Shattered Wisdom Podcast. And you motherfuckers are welcome.
Yeah, enjoy.
Have a good Monday morning. And hopefully JJ actually edits this one and put it out at fucking 4:30 instead of 10 o'clock. So, we'll see if she even leaves us in. But hey, if you're on your way to work, man, have a good fucking day. All right? And if you're having a bad day, text me at about 10 a.m., man. I'll fucking hit you up. Hey, man, you guys have a good one.